Hi guys, my name is Tamara. I am the founder of drawafence.com, and I've been in the fence industry as a commercial estimator and project manager, as well as doing fence drawings and things like that for about 25 years. And today we're going to talk about the different kinds of fence drawings that you might need to give your client when you're doing a fence project. Now, DrawFence is designed so that you can do elevation and various other details of fences and put it all together and create a full drawing package for your customer. We've even got a fence layout tool so you can do a fence layout drawing and put it onto the same drawing sheet so that it all looks uniform and professional. But today I'm going to be talking you through some of the drawings that you might do for a backstop project. Since this is probably one of the more complicated chain link fence projects you would ever be doing, I thought this would be a good place to show you what kinds of drawings you might be asked for. So if you go to the backstops and ball diamonds page on DrawFence, you'll see that there's quite a few different sizes and heights and all those kinds of things. As you probably know, being in the fence business, there are many different versions of backstops out there. So this is one area where we keep adding new drawings all the time. When our users tell us they need a backstop with different specifications and different sizes, we just build the drawing generators accordingly. So as you can see, we've got a few different heights and a few different wing sizes and things. And we've got one here that's got driven or pounded line posts. There's also some details over here, and I'm going to show you in a little more detail how those will look on a drawing sheet and how you'd put it all together. So let's take a look. Obviously, if you've used DrawFence before, you know what our drawing generators look like. You would insert all your information, upload your logo, put in your company information and so on, and hit the Draw My Fence button to get your previews. And then once you are happy, you would hit the PDF button and you'd have your drawings put onto a PDF sheet. Now, in the fence world, this is probably the most common drawing that you will do of any kind of fence or gate. And this is a elevation. You might also call it a side view. It's basically what you would see if you're looking at the fence straight on. Another drawing that we very commonly see and that we've actually built into our backstops because they are a three-dimensional fence type is a plan view. So that would look like this. This is just basically if you were looking at the fence from the top. Some of our drawing generators do have sections on as well, and that would be where you would take a slice through a fence and show what the fence would look like if you were looking at, if you could slice it down the middle and look at the edge of it, of that slice, what that would look like. You can actually see that on one of the details I'm going to show you. So this would be a step-down detail of that backstop fence. And as you can see over here, it references other drawings because this is commonly what happens when you're doing a drawing set, is you'd have the backstop fence and you'd have the plan view and things like that. You also have the step-down detail that shows how the fence steps down from the backstop fence to the foul line fence to the outfield fence, which is an elevation but also a detail. And then you would reference other elevations of those fences. So the backstop fence would be the one that we just looked at. So that elevation over there. And then you could draw the foul line fence and the outfield fence also on DrawFence using our other chain link drawing generators. So you could do a full set of all the drawings for the fence and then just reference them over here. That makes it easy for whoever's trying to look through these drawings to see, okay, that one fits with that one, and that one fits with that one, and what am I looking at? And then the last drawing type that we've got here, and this actually shows you what a section would look like. A section would look like a slice through the fence, and this is a slice through the safety top cap that you would have on a ball diamond fence. So it shows you all the parts, it shows you where the plastic cap is, it shows you where the hog ring is to tie it to the mesh, and the mesh that goes between it and the top rail and all those things. So that's another kind of drawing that your client might request from you, a detailed drawing. And we have got some details already on DrawFence, but we also always open to our customers and our users saying, look, we need a detail of a barb arm, or we need a detail of special kind of base plate or something like that. If you can give us the details, we can build a drawing generator for it. If it's something that gets used quite frequently, and we're quite happy to put it onto the drawing generator list, if you will. So that's just a few of the types of drawings that your client might ask you for. And the reason why we do all of these different drawings is so that anybody who's looking at a written specification, who doesn't know how fences are put together, and who's never built a fence, can go and look at all of those drawings and see how it's all put together. That's the whole purpose of drawing, to see. And the written specification over here will also tell them what each part is made of and what sizes things are and all those kinds of things. So it'll give them a detailed picture of what you are planning to do when you install their fence, or if it's an as-built package, what you have done building their fence. So that's just a few of the drawings that you might need to give your client on a commercial fence project. And most of these you can either already do on DrawFence or are in the process of being set up. And as always, you can always just use the request a drawing form to tell us what you need, and we'll get it built for you. Thanks for listening.